Everybody, thanks for checking out the Chris Gethard Show podcast. It's really cool that you're checking this out.
We're about to do, I think, the dumbest show we've done in years.
His life would be trash! And you better believe I'm trashed.
We are scrappy trash people.
What's the point of this show? I just turned it on.
We've always been with this show.
We've always been trash people. We will always be trash people.
True.
This doesn't feel real.
Hello! Live from my grandmother's basement, we are the Trash People. I'm Emily Pineapple.
And I'm Forrest, keeper of the Canon.
And every week, we talk about things that are in some way influenced by the massive gravity.
Gravity. Hey, Strain.
It's like gravity.
Hey, Lena.
But it's greater.
Greater.
So that's why there's an R in it.
I thought it was gravy.
Graverty.
Graverty.
Oh, gravy.
Graverty.
Couldn't you go for some gravy and potatoes?
Also,
right now?
yes, I could. But yeah, single walk run beat me to it. But the answer was that apparently fish isn't Mary's cup of tea. But Mary's sister is a big fish fan and bought the entire family fish tickets.
Which is, according to the show, how a lot of fish fans become fish fans.
Yeah, I think Brett said that was how he got introduced. So, pretty good move.
But we talk about things related to the gravity of Chris Gethard's.
Chris Gethard's.
Yeah, I know, right? Where is he? Gatsby's looking for him. He has no idea. Chris Gethard's Twitch show.
They haven't talked about the April ones. But yeah, to Chris Gethard's online streaming comedy network, Planet Scum.
Excuse me while I get distracted by my cat and then throw shade. Friends, welcome. Welcome to the show. Today, what are we bringing you? But some awesome comedy trivia.
That's
which
right.
Has been turning into like, how much attention is Emily paying?
Yeah, that's
during the week.
That's the meta game for Emily because we watch all the same things.
And just the world.
Right, because we watch all the same things.
Yep.
And so...
And it's a pretty constant stream. We just keep the TV on.
Though, what we're watching right now isn't a comedy.
It's not.
So that may change...
a little bit of the game.
That dynamic, yeah, because now we're watching Raised by Wolves.
Good sci-fi, good science fiction. Friends, welcome. Welcome to the show. Today we have some amazing trivia for you. I heard about Book of Boba Fett.
I heard about Book of Boba.
That. I heard about it from
Book
him.
Boba Fett. I still haven't seen it.
I'm so excited.
I haven't seen any of it.
But maybe
I'm going to binge
now.
a lot of Star Wars with whenever we renew our Disney Plus subscription.
Well, we're going to need to get fucking Hulu.
Well, yeah, because today it was announced that Futurama is coming back for 20 more episodes, which is wild. I thought the days of Futurama returning from the dead were over. But what is this, the third renewal? Fourth? But it's coming back.
But what about us and our many fans?
With Matt Groening as well.
No, it's cool. I'm just going to do a visual Futurama joke for all of you.
It's just going to be a show in a jar.
A show in a jar! That's amazing. I'm excited.
I'm very excited.
Welcome. Welcome, everyone.
Yeah, welcome to We Are Trash People. We're going to do, of course, let's go over our schedule for today's episode, as we love to do.
Oh, everyone gather up on the story circle. Gather up on the story circle. We didn't make a story circle bumper.
No,
but we need a story circle bumper, and I want to see the preschool classroom. I want the story circle there's going to be a picture.
Yeah. No, it's definitely doable.
And it'll play a little pingly music.
No, I'm sure Canva has room for has footage of that.
In your elementary
and
school
I also
classroom.
didn't make the trivia bumper yet, so I got some bumpers to make. And of course, it has to end with an explosion. Yeah, absolutely, Blogtoven.
Absolutely. But everyone gather up on the story circle.
Refusing the call?
I don't understand.
Like Dan Harmon's story circle.
Oh.
Which is a reformatting of Joseph Campbell's hero's journey. I do remember that, Alice. I do remember that.
Yo, yeah. Remember? Does anyone remember anything
I even remember when this show led into another show, which led into another show, and then there was another show.
Oh, yeah.
I remember when
That
we
was
did this
fun.
show on Tuesday nights.
I don't remember that.
That was the podcast version of it with CGP.
Oh, we weren't live.
We weren't live yet. Yeah, that was before Alice's time.
But dear friends,
Yeah, that was about a year ago.
let's start off with the thing we always start off with.
What?
What is it? Let's. Yay! It's tarot time! The part of the week where I give us a general reading for the collective with the glorious, beautiful Planet Scum based tarot deck designed by our very own Stephen Premmel. That's right. So let's do a general rating. Let's talk about what our week looks like in terms of, honestly, our creative output. And existence. That's all these are. They're not
Also,
about anything
while
else.
we do that, I'm going to put the Kahoot code on the screen.
Wonderful.
So you can join while we do our tarot reading by going to this link.
So I think it's really fun. You know, we started off this episode with some tongue-in-cheek.
Oh.
A little tongue-in-cheek jokes about things that, this show is based on. But who should I pull first as our general theme of the week? We found him.
Kingpin.
We found him,
New
guys.
Jersey is the world's Chris Gethard. Wow.
That's right, friends. It's the Kingpin. And what does the Kingpin represent? Ooh, hoeing on the ocean. Look at him. Look at him planting his garden on the ocean. Can you really plant a garden on an ocean? Well, apparently, if you just keep at it, you're going to get this glorious, beautiful rose garden growing. The Kingpin is all about using the depths of your emotions and your experience, that deep ocean underneath, to create a garden where you're standing. You might have your dreams behind you. Look at that tugboat. Remember when he wanted to be a tugboat captain?
I think he's on
Stephen
a show.
Premmel
He's on a
does.
live show, or at least he was scheduled to be on a comedy show today.
No, he's doing a lot of stuff. He's doing a lot of great
Caveat,
stuff.
There's a show where comedians do their like saddest, darkest material, and I think Anthony DeVito is on there as well with him.
Oh.
From who CGP fans will remember from Iron Man 5. He canceled because of a possible exposure. Ooh, I hope he's feeling okay then. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thankfully he didn't get exposed here on the ocean, where he is standing.
No.
Just keeping on with the way that, it may seem unconventional. Your process might seem unconventional, but it works for you. Never doubt the Kingpin. This is our theme.
I love that he's walking on water too.
That man's walking on water. Do you have
Much
thoughts
like-
about that?
I mean, Mary brought it up.
Oh,
Mary
yeah?
walked on water. It was frozen in Mary's case. It was ice, but no. I mean, it's interesting as like the central figure of something that is not a cult.
Not a cult at all.
You know?
So let's look at what our worst case scenario of this week is. Let's see what's getting in our way, what our stumbling block towards having faith in ourselves, keeping on, and creating our beautiful garden.
That's a good point.
GLTS
Big
is going on
parallel.
a cruise.
Good parallel.
They're going on a cruise.
Much like the
Should they
Kingpin,
be?
they will be
Who
on the
knows? Who knows?
Oh, show off your mug. I don't need Google. My father knows everything.
And if you were at his K-Scum show, what was it, last week, you will all know that my father does know everything. Check out Ollie's show, Ollie Garden. Ollie is our dad.
Also check out...
He's all of our dad, and he's my dad.
Also check out the art toilet on the last
Yes.
Googie Morning, where Ollie showed off some of his looks.
Yeah.
A bunch of other people showed off a lot of cool stuff, including Emily Pineapple
I
here.
showed off stickers. But this is what we got in our way. Our stumbling block this week towards staying good on the Naptrick Snack Snore. Naptrick Snack
Another
Snore.
very water-centric card at that.
Exactly. This card is all about rest, relaxation, and transformation through this. Perhaps this is saying to us we're not taking enough rest. Perhaps it's saying it's time to wake the fuck up. The transformation has been completed.
The transformation is complete.
Yes. And that it's time to wake up. So let's see what our worst case scenario of this week is.
Please not me. Please not me.
How does
please
it
not me.
inform that?
No.
Oh! Once again, it is the Toydarian. Based on the Devil card. This card's all about our vices, right? Look at these fuckers. They're chains. They could take them off. Just pop them right over their heads. But they don't.
They don't.
Because they're having a sideshow right outside. That was
They
just
were.
a really loud motorcycle.
Very loud motorcycle outside. Yeah, now that was pod racing.
These
It's
two are just
true.
always hanging out.
Yippee, says Straine.
Always hanging out. Look at this. Now we have to pull Judgment on the other side.
I would love that.
Or
I would love if
retired
we got
filmmaker.
Judgment or- yeah, these two are fully in the
Trifecta.
lifestyle.
They're in the lifestyle, hanging out, indulging in vices, and perhaps just getting distracted from our long labor.
Right.
Maybe we're getting distracted, hanging out and chilling and like waiting for some idea to hit us, some sort of organization, some sort of cementing of our process. And we're still just fucking around doing the fun parts of the art and not the work parts. Like sitting
Perhaps.
down and figuring out what the fuck we're supposed to be doing, which is the hardest part for me.
Yes. Yes, that is the most difficult part for me too. Every month, that's the big stressful thing for Radio Free Multiverse. Is what
are
Earth
we
is
doing?
it? Oh no, a blank page. Oof.
What shall we do?
Oh,
And
the
it-
30 minutes of Clip It and Ship It is
Yes.
great, and that just went up on the GLTS YouTube.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
But perhaps it means we do need to rest, and that
Perhaps.
not resting is, I don't know, leading us to ships. I feel like my first interpretation is better.
Which was
Wake the fuck up. Mm-hmm. That it means, like, get up.
your heart certainly felt more in that one.
Yeah.
Oh, hello,
Tonight,
JD Smith.
I'm here to smash trivia.
We're
No
still on
question
tarot,
is
so you've got plenty of
safe.
time
Yes.
to join us for trivia.
But boy, are those questions trembling in their boots.
Oh, they're very scared.
Very scared. Let's see what we got going for us this week. The things that are in our court, our boons, you might say. A boon. Alice should have woken the fuck up.
It's fair.
It's fair.
Ooh, joy!
Joy is
And so-
in our corner.
okay. This is our boon?
This is our boon.
What a boon. Can you
What a
imagine this boon?
Can you imagine this boon? And that is what keeps us going. I think
Right.
that sometimes there's this question of like, how do I stay motivated throughout all the various parts of a project, throughout, all of the stupid administrative stuff that goes with making things that is literally just, and this is like me feeling pathetic, but I know that I should not, because I would not tell anyone else to feel pathetic. It's not so much like getting distracted and only doing the fun parts of the art, so much as just coming up with new projects to do instead of deciding what projects I should be doing that I already have finished work on and just need to put it together. No, instead, you're just coming up with new stuff. But I think that that's where joy comes in.
Yeah.
Joy is what keeps us motivated, and perhaps just the joy of labor.
Yeah.
And that's sort of something that I always see in this card. Like his expression.
Yeah, he doesn't look particularly joyful.
How he's leaning on his hoe. That pose comes from, I believe, the 7 of Pentacles.
Let's look into it. Let's get to the bottom of what.
Yeah,
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's from the 7 of Pentacles.
I'll pull that up so all of you
which,
can see it.
It's interesting. Let's look at what that meaning is. Because I'm trying to remember.
Okay, so you want me to pull up the meaning of the
Yes.
7 of Pentacles. Okay,
Yes.
well, first let's
look at it so you can all see how good
this
a job
is the 7
Stephen
of
Premmel
Pentacles,
did.
and Stephen Premmel did a great job
Yeah, with that pose.
with that pose.
So the question is like, you already have so much. Do you really need to harvest more? Or is it, here we go. You have been working indicates that you have been working very hard and soon it will pay off.
Yeah, it represents things coming to fruition, hard work paying off, harvest, rewards, profit results, payouts, manifestation of
Wow.
ideas or goals, inheritance, cultivation, growing, gestation, nurturing, perseverance, patience, planning, reviewing, taking stock, questioning, crossroads, approaching retirement, or finishing what you started like your old Kylo Ren.
Yep.
Are you going to finish what you started?
Well, with enough joy, all things are possible.
The joy of labor? That's capitalism talking.
That is capitalism talking.
Well,
But then there's
I
also
think
like the
capitalism
labor of
mandates-
our hands because
Yeah.
there's no alienation. If there's no alienation from the labor.
well, because is the idea that you should be doing labors that bring you joy? Or is it the idea that labor will bring you joy inherently? Because I think the idea that labor will inherently bring you joy, very capitalistic. The idea that people should be free to focus on the things that give them joy and not have to do labor they don't draw joy from is less capitalistic.
But I also think that it could be thinking through like, what do I like about my labor?
True.
What brings me joy in my process, in the thing that I have been working so hard on and that's about to pay off.
It is very hustle culture, girl
yeah.
bossinista right now.
It really is.
Yeah.
Which is
And
interesting.
sorry, thank you for putting up with all my camera adjustments through this episode, everybody. I think I
We
have
got
it
some
set.
cord management
Yeah, it's a
problems up
cord
in
dragging
here.
my camera to tilt to the left. Oh, it's Baphomet. Oh, the T-shirt. J.D. Smith of the T-shirt is much
Yes.
intriguing. It looks like Satan, but book club Satan. He tempts Eve with a Hemingway novel, not an apple.
I love that. Love that.
Yeah, it's Baphomet, the demon guarding the box.
Yes.
With which all the items were held.
We need to tell Pam I found like a tourist guidebook for Holland,
Oh.
which I believe is the place that Pam is. And she's the mother of Baphomet. And I just think it would be really funny to go through all the things they say you should do in Holland.
I think she's in Denmark.
Is that a different country?
Yeah, she's in Denmark.
I thought Holland was a fucking city.
No, Holland's a whole different country.
I also have Hallmark tied to it in my head. Friends, I'm from California. I don't know geography.
Yeah, Holland's a different country in the Netherlands.
So we got joy. This is the thing on our corner. And the special thing about this joy card is it's about choosing joy.
Gotta choose joy.
It's about, we have her standing in a hand over the muck, over the marshes. She has faith, which is this bird. So perhaps faith in a specific outcome. Perhaps it is that we have joy in our corner because we're taking care of ourselves and taking our meds. Going to our therapy, we're exercising. We have something that is bringing us joy in our life or at least helping us choose joy. I mean, that's sort of what's interesting. I feel kind of scattered on this one. Let's look at our best case scenario. Oh, it's the Weird Bowl. Because what's happening this Saturday? Does anyone know? Well, this Sunday, there's a Super Bowl. Oh, can we not say that? It's the big game.
Sorry, there's the big game coming to TV on some network at some time.
The Weird Bowl is celebrating all of the weird things that make you you, all of your weird interests and tastes that come together to fuel you.
Yes, the big game.
On your journey.
The Scum Mole, which is on K-Scum on Sundays now and was incredible.
It was super fun. Yeah, it would be the best day of the year to go to Home Depot. But the thing with the Weird Bowl, look, we're going on a journey. We're not just snacking. This is what's fueling us. It's interesting that it is coming up with joy. That what we've got going for us is that we love what we're doing and what we're creating. So this pertains, I suppose, to the thing that you're doing that you actually love, not your fucking desk job that capitalism makes you have. I'm trying to not be girl bossy. I feel like a bad communist.
Here's exclusive.
I'm not even a communist.
This week's challenge on Scum Mole is batshit. It's the most complex thing Alice has ever done.
Ooh, that's exciting.
Maybe.
That's interesting.
Isn't that
interesting? You say that. That's so interesting that you say that. That's so interesting.
So interesting. It's a guess. You know, it's such a guess.
What a guess.
What a guess that is.
But I wonder, so if this is all about the processes that we create for ourselves in order to build our garden. Mm-hmm. What we've got in our corner is that we know things that bring us joy. It's in our corner.
Yeah.
We either are joyful about what we're doing or we have the ability, there are elements that we have joy about. We do genuinely love the thing that we're creating with this process. And that which will fuel us along the way is the Weird Bowl. And I wonder if that means that this week, because this is our best case scenario of the week, is that we will discover what helps fuel our process. Ooh. And our specific process. Ooh. Every artist has a different process. The idea that there is a correct way to do and create art is a capitalist propaganda lie. Literally, I haven't even had a teacher tell me that. In fact, every time I have brought it up with an art teacher, they've been like, that's bullshit, Emily. There's no process that an artist has. They haven't told you
that there's a single correct way.
Or like a good art, bad art. Like no teacher has ever told me this. And yet it is deep within my brain. It is therefore capitalist propaganda.
Yeah, dichotomies are all about capitalist propaganda, like good dad, like rich dad, poor dad, and good art, bad art.
Well, you see, I don't need Google because my father, Ollie Garden, knows everything.
Well, obviously, Ollie knows everything.
But yeah, I think that's sort of what we got going for us. On the bad part of the week, we just sort of stay asleep. We don't investigate the things that can make us and our specific process run smoother, be better, the things that are going to continue to fuel us.
So we're not figuring out what ingredients can go in our Weird Bowl?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're sticking to these sort of prescriptive ideas of what can be in a bowl. And
perhaps things that aren't actually feeding the Weird Bowl.
I would like to wake up.
Yo. I need that fucking red pill.
Do you? Or have you already made the choice?
Yes. That's why I'm saying give it to me. Give it to me. I am being asked the question and I do know the answer. Chips. Look at that. Chips. Vices. Could this perhaps refer to an entire bag of Valentine's Day sweet tarts?
Yeah, probably.
That Emily consumed over the course of a day and subsequently went into a fucking sugar fever.
Yeah, that happened.
All day.
That happened. But,
it was bad.
It was really bad.
Don't eat that much.
Don't eat 40 bags of sweet tarts.
Don't do it.
Sorry, Sour Patch Kids.
Don't do it.
It was Sour Patch Kids, yeah.
Could that be what this means? Perhaps instead what would have fueled my Weird Bowl is oatmeal? Just
I like it with peanut butter in it.
Goddamn oatmeal.
Yeah, it is worse that it's Sour Patch Kids. Sweethearts would be...
My stomach still hurts.
Yeah.
And it's not just from the multivitamin I started taking. What's our advice?
Those extreme Sour Patch Kids are fighting in your belly.
Happy. Happy is our advice.
Oh,
this
apparently
week.
today is National Pizza Day, by the way. Happy National Pizza Day.
Oh, I want pizza.
Of course.
Can we get pizza?
Sure. But of course, pizza is the second most favored food of Planet Scum, thanks to Pizza Night.
What's the first?
Sandwiches.
Oh, yeah. A pizza can be a sandwich.
Eat much sour eat too many Sour Patch Kids and you turn into a Sour Patch Kid. I like that, JD Smith.
I feel like that. I feel like
I like
it.
that. That's a really good one. But what about Happy? Because it's interesting that we got both Joy and Happy.
It is. And what I think's going on is that happy has like the two meanings. There's like one where it's like you are a giant donkey-sized dog. Have fun. Go. Gallop. Frolic in these beautiful mountains. Or are you merry? Like, fuck, I gotta keep this donkey-sized dog. It's not donkey-sized. It's just so big compared to happy.
I just
like
love
in
you
actuality.
are a big donkey-sized dog. It's such a funny, specific comparison.
Or are you merry? Trying to harness all that joy. I think that's what the card is telling us this week. Harness your joy. The things that make you happy this week, exercise caution.
As someone,
Do not finish the bag of Sour Patch Kids. And I mean like a bag. Like,
should I go get it?
40 mini bags.
Should I
yes.
go get it? Okay. There's still some mini bags. You didn't need all of it.
I didn't?
No.
I think I did.
No, there's like 6 left.
That's disgusting. I swear to God, y'all. Happy could
Oh, I'm wrong. You did.
break the neck of an animal. I told you I finished it. Don't do it, friends. Exercise caution. You're right. There were 40 of them.
Yeah. So it was this bag, which was full of small, fun-sized bags that had about 6 pieces a piece.
Okay, so 2 of the bags had 27 sugars,
Right.
which means I got 27 times 20 sugars.
That's a lot of the sugars.
And I am a human whose body chemistry reacts to sugar now. It didn't always.
No.
By getting a fever.
That's a lot, says one. Oh, yeah, which I agree. As someone who, as a teenager, went through sugar withdrawals, I've been there.
Like, just being so sick. I still feel sick.
Yeah.
I think it is partially the multivitamin that I will no longer be taking. But I also still think it's that. Friends.
I mean, definitely couldn't have helped.
It couldn't have helped.
But, is that our reading?
That's our reading for this week. Everyone, take hold of your dog. Take hold of your happy dog.
Happy.
And don't let the dog get into the bag of sweets.
Also, I just want to say,
it doesn't know any better.
I can confirm Stephen Premmel is a donkey-sized dog.
This
I've
is
met
true.
Stephen Premmel.
Yes.
He is, in fact, a donkey-sized dog.
I wish I could show everyone. In our local coffee shop, there's a really cute poster for a miniature donkey, a therapeutic miniature donkey that needs tips for surgery because it's getting a surgery.
Yeah.
And basically the whole deal with this therapeutic donkey is that its person just takes it to hospitals and shit.
Yeah, it's so
like
cool.
a meet old people. It's just this cute old donkey.
I didn't know we had a neighborhood donkey still, but we
Right?
do.
Here on Goat Hill.
Here on Goat Hill.
Because there used to be goats here.
But you know where there could be goats?
Where?
In our game, where Scum Mole host Strain A, Bacon Ranchidson, and Math Blank are all going to play trivia, and so can you. And here's the link for all of you watching at home, in Twitch at least,
Kahoot.
or you can just do !Kahoot to get the link to today's Kahoot.
I don't
And if you
need
don't have
Kahoot,
it, you can just
kids.
enter the game pin 9934070. That's 9934070. And it'll be scrolling across the bottom of our screen all game as we play through 10 Planet Scum and
Sleepy
Comedy
baby.
trivia questions on Kahoot.
I'm a sleepy baby. I'm not a baby.
And I'm Forrest, keeper of the Canon.
I'm such an adult.
Weird Boltoven is here. CB Candy 9000
Hell
also here. I like the phrase,
yeah.
I'm not a baby. I'm such an adult.
Like, I'm not an adult the way that Alice is an adult.
Well, who is?
Like, yeah, but like, I'm fully grown.
Oh, yes, my brain is fully developing and has begun the long slide of decay.
Like, I'm no longer, like, I cannot claim youth as an excuse for anything.
I'll claim it.
Sweet
Valerie also here.
Oh, hell yeah. Love these,
I agree. It does happen to the best of
things.
us, Strainay. I don't know why I held on your name that long, but I did. We're going to give you a little bit more time to join our Kahoot, and then we'll get started with 10 questions all about comedy and Planet Scum.
They're bringing back Southside.
Yeah, Southside got renewed for season 3. Southside, which
is on HBO.
Is on HBO Max and features Gethard show writer Will Miles.
And it's hilarious.
It's great. Wonderful show. I definitely recommend checking out Southside if you haven't. I also recommend...
And if you've seen White Lotus...
Yes. That's getting a season 2.
But the character who plays the masseuse in White Lotus is a big character in Insecure, not
Insecure.
Southside.
No, she's in Insecure. Yeah, she plays Kelly on Insecure. Yeah. How to with John Wilson also got renewed. I also recommend checking out the other 2. We watched that this week, and that was a great show. Molly Shannon is, of course, incredible in it. And there's some... Keep your eyes peeled, and you'll see some Gethard show alumni and Planet Scum folks. Yeah, it's so good. Hey, says Lindsay Premmel, but I think we've given people plenty of time to join our Kahoot, and they still can as we are underway. So here we go with Kahoot. Question 1 in 3, 2, 1. This is about how much you were paying attention. What was the theme of last night's Mary Houlihan's painting party? Was that dating, love, sweethearts, or Valentine's Day? Seen here is someone painting with pink purple. 80, you knew it. It was sweethearts.
Yeah.
It was sweethearts, which is why our guests generated some new updated sweethearts for the modern era. Why don't we go to the leaderboard and see who's in first? It's Strainay, second, Scum Mole host, CB Candy 9000 in third, Weird Bull Toven in fourth, and Sleepy Baby in a fifth place.
I'm only 6 points behind you, Sleepy Baby.
Watch out, Sleepy Baby. Let's see if you know the answer to question number 2. Here we go. What kind of sandwich did Watto drop off of his fire escape? Was that a corned beef, a pastrami, a Reuben, or a tuna?
I'm pretty sure. Okay, yeah.
Oh, you knew it. It was a pastrami.
I would have been so embarrassed if I was the only person. It was like, oh, corned beef, maybe. Nope, pastrami.
Yes, it's I choose to believe it's this sandwich, JD
There's
Smith,
no
digital artist.
pastrami in this.
Who knows? There could be.
It's hidden.
Yeah, it's hidden pastrami. It's stealthy pastrami.
Stealth strami.
But why don't we now go to our leaderboard? Who answered it quickest? Strainay still in first. Scummel host in second. Weird Bull Toven in third. Sleepy Baby in fourth. CB Candy 9000 in fifth. How far are you from fifth place now, Emily?
I am 7 points behind you, CB Candy.
Oh, that's fair. I mean, I don't know if it would taste great with lettuce and tomato on a pastrami.
I've never had a pastrami.
I like pastramis.
What's it taste like? Salt?
It's, meat.
Okay.
19... No, yeah.
Yes.
Our first and second are tied with the year of Star
true.
Wars. Yeah, it tastes like salt, and it's good though. Salt, yes. Salt, yes. That's how CBC 9000 typed. They
Salt,
typed
yes.
in riddles. I'll have what she's having.
Oh.
But why don't we go first? We're not going to the next question. We're going to relive that historic incident.
Yay!
Can everyone see me?
Yes. You want to do?
Can't tell if I'm live.
You are live.
Live. I've been put up onto the main screen.
You are
Seems
live.
Like I'm live.
Wada, we had an idea. You could drop it in little tiny pieces like snowflakes so no one would know.
Don't do the whole thing.
That's dangerous, Wada. You have to at least look.
Yeah.
He can't hear us.
Wada.
This is
You
live.
have-
You can all see me?
Yes.
Yes, but Wada, don't just drop it blind.
Oh no.
was the moment that felt the most like college to me, right?
Oh, I didn't. It was supposed to run a little later. Oh well, it was supposed to keep running till the what have you done? But why don't we now move on?
Oh, congratulations, Lindsay.
Yeah, congratulations, Lindsay. Stephen is not playing because he's making Lindsay dinner.
As her manservant.
Yes.
Unlike one's woman servant.
Yeah, they would have probably known some of Watto's personal data on the receipt. And George's face is so good. Let me see if I can get it to play a little more. No, it's just going to restart.
Can everyone...
Oh, well. Why don't we then move on to our next question? Here we go. This is a multi-select, so be sure to confirm your answers. Which of these teams played in last year's Super Weird Bowl? Chili, nachos, ramen, or tacos? Chili's, nachos, ramen, or tacos? JD Smith Digital Artist says ramen, so lock in your ramen answers.
If I get this right, I feel like I cheated.
That's fair.
So I will.
It's nachos and ramen.
Yeah, I feel like I
think I mentioned
cheated,
it
and I'm
the
not gonna tell anyone why.
Okay.
But I'm on the podium because of it.
Oh no. Emily Pineapple now
God,
in first place.
When I feel bad about. Oh my God.
Yeah, it was nachos and ramen last year.
This feels like in first grade when I cheated on a spelling test. The spelling of. I just kind of like glanced and I realized like, oh shit, I spelled that so wrong.
Nepotism.
Y'all, I got the highest grade I have ever gotten on a spelling test in my entire life, and I had not cheated since then on a test because I still feel really bad about it.
I apologize for helping you cheat unintentionally.
Oh, I feel so bad.
Well, don't worry, you might get the next question wrong. Here we go. Which of these is not a real episode of the Chris Gethard Show? Call in and date us, down to fun, glory hole kissing booth, or straight up phone sex? Which of these is not a real episode of the Chris Gethard Show? Lock in your answers.
Oh, I was right.
Oh, yeah, it's calling.
I was right, and I guessed.
Down to Fun aired on October 18th, 2014. Glory Hole Kissing Booth aired July 31st, 2013. And Straight Up Phone Sex aired June 4th, 2014. Phew.
Fuck this one. I fucked it. I fucked it.
Okay, well, let's go. Let's see.
I don't deserve pizza.
Oh, I want pizza, though.
I deserve pizza. We all deserve. The world deserves pizza.
I mean, it's still... There's
a couple humans who don't. Jeff
I'll say
Bezos
this.
doesn't deserve pizza.
No, but there's some double point questions coming up.
Okay.
So, like...
I'm probably going to get wrong.
I think there is also another multi-select, so you're not... This isn't your game yet. You could also potentially answer some things wrong if you know them.
But that's also lying.
That's a good point. But let's go to the next question. True or false? In 2022, George's buddy Steve became the first person nominated for the Best Director Oscar in 6 different decades.
You can't give me this kind of moral
True or
question.
false? In 2022, 60 got it right. It's true. He was nominated in the 70s for Close Encounters of the Third Kind, in the 80s for Raiders of the Lost Ark and E.T., in the 90s for Schindler's List and Saving Private Ryan, in the 2000s for Munich, in the 2010s for Lincoln, and in the 2020s for West Side Story.
Forrest, you didn't laugh an adequate amount at my Kant joke.
Oh.
You can't be giving me a moral dilemma like this. Now I think you're laughing at Lindsay Premmel, though, not at me.
Wait, let's make this big.
You can't.
Wait, I have to reset. Okay.
You can't give me this kind of moral dilemma. Oh, come on.
No, I'm joking. It's very funny.
On. It was cute.
It was very funny. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, it was very cute. I really liked it.
Thank you.
It legit went over my head the first time. That was fun.
And then can't. That's also why I was like, everyone needs to know how clever I am.
Well, let's go to the leaderboard. You're still in first, but look.
I'm still in first. I got it wrong.
I know, but Weird Bull Tovin closing in on you. Scummel Host could also take first. Like, multiple people are one answer away from overtaking you. The entire leaderboard is one correct answer that you get wrong away from overtaking you.
Okay.
And Math Blank has a streak with 4 correct answers in a row, so this could be the 5th correct answer for them.
Ooh.
Here we go. Which member of Rat Scraps co-stars as Joel on the HBO Max comedy drama Somebody Somewhere? Is that Connor Ratliff, Jeff Hiller, Sebastian Canelli, or Zach Cherry?
Oh, well, I'm gonna get this one right, too. And I didn't even know this person's name. I just know the other
You know who
3.
it's not?
Yeah.
Yeah. 80, you got it, though. It's Jeff Hiller. He plays Joel,
He's really good.
who is friends with Sam, Bridget Everett's character, and helps her navigate building a new life in her hometown of Manhattan, Kansas.
Can I spoiler it? Your queer love will save the world.
Yeah, and the Matrix Resurrections
Yep.
have some similar narrative themes. But let's go leaderboard. Did anyone answer it quick enough to overtake Emily Pineapple? Yes! Weird Boltoven sure did. Is in first place. Scummel Host in second. Off Sweet Valerie in third. And Sleepy Baby in fifth. And Scummel Host has a streak with 3 correct answers in a row.
I wish I could take it back.
I wish I could take it back. I was the host. I wish you would let me, adjust someone's points, but I don't think so. Ooh, a Bitmoji could host.
Yeah.
Let's go to the next question. Here we go. In the Chris Gethard Show episode, Escape the Cage, how many pounds of hair were dumped on Chris Gethard?
Jesus.
Is that 25, 50, 75, or 100? Seen here is hair. The thing that was dumped on Chris Gethard
I hope I'm
in
right.
a cage.
Well, I hope it's 25.
JD Smith, digital artist, thinks
that.
it's 25. It's 100. No one got it right.
No, that's disgusting.
It's 100 pounds of a human hair.
Wouldn't that possibly injure him? It was really rough. It was the grossest thing I've ever seen.
Wouldn't that possibly injure him has never stopped Chris Gethard. Remember the human crane? That was so much more likely to injure him.
I mean, not unless someone dropped him. This one, they are dropping things.
Jersey Dave rigged it up. So, 50 would be better. They said it was 100 pounds of human hair.
How much did he have to donate to the Patreon to get 100 pounds of hair? I think this is referring to the Radio Free Multiverse Patreon, which for a cool $500, you can get hair. We will send you our hair.
Well, from one cast member for each month you pay us $500.
I'll send you all of the hair that I shave off my head every month. It's usually twice a month.
Yeah,
So
exactly,
stupid.
Lindsay. How itchy would it be?
Oh my God, right?
Yeah.
It's awful.
But no one got it right, so our leaderboard remains static after that question.
Wow.
So why don't... Oh, you're going to know the
What
next
about
one.
Gatsby's hair? I get him professionally groomed.
Yeah, so we don't have that
because
as available.
I do not have the capabilities to do that without injuring both him and myself grievously.
So we'll see if you know this next question. I think you will. I don't like that you
Can
will.
you ask them to give it to you? I could.
But here's the next question.
I could.
Which member of the Chris Gethard Show panel played an assistant director on the other two? Was that Bethany Hall, Don Finelli, Shannon O'Neill, or the Human Fish?
Oh, I know this.
I also wish they did not premiere the meal after 100 pounds of hair. Yeah. 7, if you got it right, it was Shannon O'Neill who had the best
so
hair
great.
in television.
The best.
She was an AD for Chase Dream's music video on the episode. Appropriately enough, Chase shoots a music video.
I already feel nauseous. Now I'm thinking about hundreds of pounds of hair. I remember watching this and how awful it was, but you know what I really want? So there was a short period of time where I was doing embroidery patches.
Oh, right.
For every
Episode
of the
Yeah.
Chris Gethard show.
Yeah. In the True TV years.
In the True TV ones. What I need is for our resident Stitcher, Noah with no H, embroider UGG on Insta, which
everything.
you need to check out because
Follow
they create incredible things as well as usually an embroidery every week for Mary's painting party.
Yeah.
I want them to embroider that moment,
That would be
right? Because
incredible.
it'd be just a bunch of strands of hair. That'd be such a fun embroidery thing, and then there's just strands everywhere, and Gethard, it's just his legs I don't know if they're
Yeah.
here.
Lindsay, the Premmels have 3 of Noah's hoops and love them.
Hell
and
yeah.
It was wild when Bluff Band
yeah,
was
you won
on
that.
Maisel.
Correct?
It was
On,
an
like,
auction, right?
That was really cool. I was jealous. Come here.
Okay.
Come here, Gatsby.
So we're getting the cat if we can, but
Come
he doesn't
here.
seem very interested in coming
he came over to say hi, and then he just walks
Yeah.
away like a goddamn
does.
tease.
We do have 2, and we only have 2 more questions
I
left.
respect your autonomy
So we'll see
most of the time.
what happens. But first, we have to go to the leaderboard to see, because we know Pineapple got it right. Oh, but not quick enough. Weird Boltoven still in first. The leaderboard remained pretty stagnant. Yeah, Lindsay thinks he's not coming because he knows you want his hair.
Come say hi. Oh, I'm gonna pick you up. Oh, I got you. Oh no. Oh no. He tried to get away, but I got him.
Here's the kitty.
There he is.
Here comes the boy. Oh, he wants to not be held
I
right
can't.
now.
I
No, yeah, you
can't.
gotta put
I
him down.
can't. Not after that.
No, not after that. No, after that sad meow.
Mournful cry.
That Weird Boltoven, pretty
I'm
formidable.
like, this morning at 6 a.m., he was going off like he was dying. Like, not even his normal, like,
Really?
straight. Like, I
Oh.
thought this cat was dying.
Well, he's been fine all day.
I was like, this cat is dead. I like leapt from bed, and he was just like chilling by his food bowl like this.
How did I sleep through all that?
This.
I
right
think
here,
he's
this.
just trying new strategies to get us to
was
wake
like,
up when he wants us up.
You cunt.
Yeah.
It's my channel. I get to say what I want.
Twitch doesn't care that you said that. We're for adults. I rated us for adults only because I knew you would definitely at some point say a swear that was more intense than the everyone was allowed. But now, here we go. We have 2 more questions. Oh.
I have a soundboard button that's just.
That's a good point. That's
screaming
not even the
animals.
C word on Twitch.
What's the C word on Twitch?
Well, I can't say it, so
Is it a slur?
no.
Oh, okay.
Well,
What is it then?
I'll mute us for a second and say
Okay,
it.
is it a real slur?
It's
That's
not a
even
slur.
a fucking swear word.
No.
They won't let you see that word.
No.
But you can say cunt.
Yeah. I
Cool.
mean, you
Good
shouldn't
to
type
know
it.
I can
No,
say
you also shouldn't type.
one of the worst
You also
swears
shouldn't.
against
No.
women.
They also don't want you to type that. But people have been banned for saying the other one.
That's fucking ridiculous.
I agree.
That is fucking ridiculous. This country is more afraid of, oh, if I can't say the word, can I describe the word? Someone whose partner is fucking another person.
Yeah, you can say that.
But I can say cunt.
I don't know if you're.
But I can't say the colloquial term
No.
for a person whose partner is fucking someone else.
No. That was explicitly banned. Yeah.
Beat Valerie, I love that.
But you know what isn't banned?
What?
Our next question.
Such mystery of
Much
this
mystery.
word.
Mystery word. This is a double points question, so here we go. Where is Kenise Mobley recording her album on April 29th? At Caveat, at Littlefield, at the Bell House, or at Union Hall?
I think I know this one. It's a little bit of a cheat.
This
because-
wasn't even the C word you were thinking of, Jazz. I don't know what you meant then. What do you mean it's a cheat?
Because the reason why this is a question of yours is because the people who are recording her album are people who we used to work with.
Yeah, we used to work with
at the comedy company.
The comedy
that we
company
met at,
that's recording her
which
album.
is really cool. He was
Yeah.
able to reach out to them and be
Yeah,
like,
it's-
"Take care of our girl."
Yeah, I was like, oh,
We're watching you.
two
No,
great
they're
people
really
I've.
great.
Yeah, no, they're gonna do right by her. But I was like, 2 great people I've worked with are now working together. That's wonderful. I should know this, but I forgot. Also, Kenise
Right?
tweeted this out this week. That's the reason it's a question. It's because Kenise tweeted out her upcoming dates, and I was like, oh, I'll note that so people in New York know that they can go.
But
3
we've
of you
been
got it
chatting
right.
about it. Damn it!
It's
I got
Union
it wrong!
Hall.
I'm the only one who said caveat!
It's Union Hall.
I'm
Gethard's-
the only one!
The show Gethard was supposed to be at Caveat, and Rat Scraps is at Caveat.
Oh.
But, yeah, and Mike has been to all these places in the last few months. And Alice has spent many nights in that creepy basement. I miss our creepy basement was in the basement of a video store years ago.
Yeah, that
It was
was
the
cool.
Cynic Cave.
I was about to say, we're still in the creepy basement.
No, that's not as creepy as...
There's ghosts down here.
That's true, this is
Fuck.
creepier. The other one just had a fake brick wall
They're
and
fine.
spicy beers.
They're nice.
I miss the spicy beer. The home drink of the Cynic Cave under Lost Weekend Video was the spicy beer, which was Tapatio
Oh, it was so good.
in Tecate with lime and salt on the rim.
Yes.
Oh,
it was so good.
some of Get's most recent special, Half My Life, is at Union Hall, and you can see Straney's head.
Wow.
That's really cool, Straney.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah. But you know what else is fantastic? Our leaderboard, where Scummel host is in first, Sleepy Baby in second, Math Blank in third, Weird Boltoven and Pineapple down to fourth and fifth.
I
Pineapple
feel like it's more respectable.
barely hanging on to the leaderboard. This
I
next
feel
one,
really dumb. Caveat's in LA, isn't it?
no,
Okay.
all
I feel
of those
less
were all
dumb.
of those were
Okay.
New York venues.
Okay, I
They
feel
were all New York venues that people in the Gethard sphere, Planet Scumiverse, perform at.
a drink that sounds like a restroom commitment.
The
What's
spicy
that?
beer.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
To a degree, yes. But it was really good. It
was
saw
also
a lot of incredible comedy.
Like Kate
there.
Willett used to perform there
Oh my
every
gosh,
week.
Yes.
Matt Lieb used to perform there every week. David Bory performed there every week.
Yes.
It was such a wonderful venue.
Yeah.
Just
Some
trying
other
to-
people that stayed in San Francisco,
Right, Natasha Muse, Nato Green.
but they're just still here.
They're still great
Really
comics, but they're
fun.
here, so I didn't necessarily think that
Yeah, they
everyone
didn't.
at home would necessarily have heard of them.
They won't. But they're
Jessica
good.
Seeley also there, who's in LA now.
Yes.
And Trevor Hill. There we go. Oh, and Bucky Sinister. There. Now I named all of the regular performers on the business and the mission position in that venue.
Can I make the Natasha Muse joke about SF Gate?
About SF Weekly? I don't think
Yeah.
you can tell that joke.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Maybe you can.
She has a really funny joke. It's about, they named her the funniest transgender comedian in San Francisco.
Oh, yeah, you can do that joke.
And she was like, which is less of a commendation of me and more of a fuck you to like 2 other comedians.
Yes. She's so good. Oh, she's so good. But yeah, and Strainay knows Jessica Seeley from back in the day. Jessica Seeley, in addition to that, hosted a comedy show at a coffee house in Oakland that was the first comedy show I went to every time, regularly.
Oh.
It was at Farley's East in Oakland, and W. Kamau Bell did a drop-in, which was really cool.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's fucking
That
wild.
was I loved it. It was so good. But now, that was our penultimate question, the one about the album.
You know Jessica Seeley
Yeah,
from
Strainay
back
was
in the
saying,
day?
you know, Jessica
my
Seeley
gosh.
from back in the day and has a
Tell
fun story.
us everything because I love Jessica Seeley. We
She's great.
have her.
We have her
She
cassette.
had it, yeah, and it's Jessica Seeley Will Kill You?
Yeah, yeah, and it was her album was also
Of the time.
of the time. Her was on cassette as well. Oh, the story's
got-
being checked by the mods.
Oh.
I got it.
Okay.
She has a character named Dusty Pie who is a country singer, and she recruited Strainay's old country band Lumpkins to be her band, the Rusty Wankers. That's so good.
That's amazing.
Yeah, Wankers is what Automod was trying to hold up. So I'll have to
Wow.
add that to the
But
approved.
I can say cunt.
Well, you can't type it. Automod
Can
would
I
also
not?
stop you from typing it.
Okay.
It would get held up, and trust me, I know it would get held up. But you know what? And then the
That was
Strainay
the
played a show.
last swear that I learned.
Oh, they used to live in Bellingham, Washington. That's really cool.
And
What
I
if you
learned it
joined for this final question and took it all? Well, that'd be very funny. Yeah, you could say it. You could type "see you next Tuesday" in the chat. I don't think it would catch that because it can't censor every mention of Tuesday.
What is see you next Tuesday?
What does it spell?
See you next.
No. What does it next start with?
No, I know, but it's not like if you seek Amy.
No, it is. It doesn't sound. It's the spelling.
F-U-C-K.
You've never heard the "See You Next
If you
Tuesday"?
seek Amy.
You've never heard "See You Next Tuesday"?
No, because it doesn't actually sound like cunt.
Right. No, it doesn't. But that's what it is.
Like if you seek Amy. That's because
Because it's supposed to. Because
Brittany.
it's usually "See You."
Brittany is a queen.
See, because the capital letters spell it out.
I know. But
So you
Brittany
did
is
know.
queen, and well, I get it. I didn't know beforehand, but I got it. Yes.
I love that, Alice. And now,
Yes.
let's go to Beautiful City
Yes.
says Emily.
But like that's the thing is like I expected it to be a Brittany level play
Well, who's
on
Brittany
words.
level? No one's Brittany level.
That's true.
But
That's
now
fair.
we're gonna go to our final question, which is a multi-select and double points. Here we go. The Excellent Week Patreon offers which of these Patreon exclusive podcasts? Buildings that are also dogs. Is it Poggers? Is this cringe or Justin's Garage?
Oh no! Wait. Okay. Oh, I have to pick one of them.
Well, you don't have. What do you mean?
I have to pick at least one.
Right. There is at least one correct answer.
Okay, well, I guess the three that are ones that I definitely don't know.
Okay.
But I really hope it's buildings that are also dogs.
No.
Damn.
It's Is This Cringe or Justin's Garage? Is This Cringe is a podcast where Maya and Justin watch and discuss Obama-era TV.
That's hilarious.
And Justin's Garage is a podcast where Justin puts out weird, funky comedy. Is It Poggers is, of course, a segment on World's Hottest Goss every Monday at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah.
At twitch.tv/theboardcastle. And Buildings That Are Also Dogs is the book that Justin and Maya are working on that debuted on An
really?
Excellent Week. It sure sounds like it based on what they've said on the show.
Because it's really funny.
Based on what they said on the show, it sounds like they are actually working on that.
It's a really good idea.
This has all been discussed on Excellent Week, which is some Mondays on Planet Scum.
Some Mondays.
And now,
Coming soon on a Monday.
on planetscum.live.
Unlike World's Hottest Goss, which is
every Monday at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern on planetscum.live. But now,
No, it's not.
I mean on
On the board castle.
On the board
I'm
castle.
Like, do you have something to tell me?
No, it's on the board
and
castle.
Tig?
It's on the board castle. That was not a leak. That was a
That would be awesome. Planet Scum
would be great.
should host
But
them.
that was a Forrest says things stream live on planetscum.live so much it's an autocomplete in his brain.
To be real, though, World's Hottest Goss belongs on Planet Scum.
Tig
Hive, rise up!
Please don't rise up.
Please rise up.
Please rise up. Please rise up. Please clap. Thank you. Let's go to the podium.
Okay.
Where here we go. In third place with 5 out of 10 correct, it's Strain A. In second place with 7 out of 10 correct, it's Scum Mole Host. And in first place with 7 out of 10 correct, it is Sleepy Baby. In fourth place, it's Math. And in fifth, it's Weird Bowl.
Yay! Will we make a puppet show?
Where did
in
you
the
end up?
future? Yes, 6th place.
Okay, 6th
right
place.
Where I started.
Will you make a puppet show in the future? Yeah, probably.
Yes.
No, Radio Free Multiverse will make a puppet show. Strain A climbed their way out of a deep hole.
All the way to the top.
You were in 9th place for a while. Wow, all the way, and you won. So, and also, are you making the same offer for this week's winner?
Yeah, do you want something? I'll send you something.
If you send Emily Pineapple your address, we'll send you something.
And I've been making a lot of random shit to avoid writing down the things that I also want to produce, but that will take more than just a single
Well, wait,
step.
no, it would be Sleepy Baby. Sorry, yes.
Sleepy
Baby. If you send your
Yes.
address to Emily Pineapple, you will be sent
Also,
something.
though, if any of you send me your address, you'll probably just get random crap in the mail.
That is also true. But the winner gets something for sure if they send their address to Emily Pineapple on the Discord or to
I've been
We Are
making
Trash
lots of
People
stickers.
on Twitter or Instagram.
I've been making lots of collages.
Lots of collages recently.
mostly because I figured out that I have a circle cutter, and if you put random shit in there, like you get a circle of random shit, like part of a man's face going, and it looks like he's the moon.
Yeah, it looks like he's the moon in Journey to the Moon. Gotta put something in his eye.
Yep.
To make him the full moon. This is Fluval, Grand Trivia Master of the Grand Aquarium Empire.
The nicer puppets over there. Friends.
But if you want to see more of Fluval, you should join us this Friday at 9 p.m. Pacific, 12 a.m. Eastern for Grand Trivia.
And this week, what's our theme?
Valentine's.
Valentine's.
There's going to be 20 thrilling Valentine's questions on Grand Trivia this Friday.
We're going to be debuting some Radio Free Multiverse Valentines that I made and then consumed all of the sweets that I was going to attach to them.
You better believe he'll have an exciting new hat this Friday.
Oh, yeah. So you're definitely going to want to check that out. You're also definitely going to check out World's Hottest Goss. That's right. That happens on the Board Castle.
That's right. That's at twitch.tv/The Board Castle.
And if you want things mailed to you by us every month, go join our Patreon, Radio Free Multiverse.
This is The Board Castle right now, which evidently is hosting us. So there we are.
And if you want to be involved in all sorts of other cool shit, like random shows, production meetings, which was so much fun,
first,
and other stuff, you should join the Board Castle's Patreon.
So this is ours.
Oh, yeah, that's ours.
Where
also,
you can...
if you give me your address, you're likely to get something.
But also, you should support us on Patreon at patreon.com/Radio Free Multiverse.
It's more likely to be themed Radio Free Multiverse.
Yes, you will definitely get Radio Free Multiverse theme things per month based on the level you support us on Patreon. But Emily might just send you other things anyway.
Or I might just...
Apparently our DMs aren't open on Twitter, so don't DM us on Twitter.
Or you can DM Radio Free Multiverse on Twitter.
I don't know if they're open either. I'll work that out. I'll work that out, but our Instagram may be open, and if
you
not...
can slide into my DMs on Discord.
Slide into Emily Pineapple's DMs on Discord, and here's the Board Castles.
Which is awesome.
Which is also great.
Recommend.
Big recommend. We support them, and you should too.
Check out our buddy Isaiah Thomas on Indecision Television on YouTube. He created these wonderful monstrosities.
Even
these magnificent creatures that we haven't figured out how to have in frame yet.
Yeah, he created a puppet of me and a puppet of Emily Pineapple. And you can see more of these puppets on an old episode of We Are Trash People from a few weeks ago where we interviewed Isaiah all about puppet making and more.
I told my physical therapist about him making us the puppets, and now every time I go in, she asks if we've used the puppets in a show yet.
I love that. That's great.
She's like, have you done the puppets yet?
No.
Like, I remember the puppets.
We haven't yet.
Yeah.
But we will.
Puppets for the program.
I have to get better at working the mouse.
See, this is how we know that Fluval and Forrest aren't the same person.
That's true.
Look at them together in a room.
That's true. Now look at us. We're in the same frame. Ha ha ha. And look, Forrest's mouth isn't moving at all. Yeah, I mean, come on. See, my mouth would be moving if I was Fluval. Like, how would that even work? If you know what I mean.
Friends, thank you so much.
Make it make sense.
Friends, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for joining us today on We Are Trash People on a very punchy episode of We Are Trash People.
We love you all.
Yeah, this is what Fluval is every time.
Yeah, it's this.
It's just that. It might look more advanced, but that's movie magic.
What we actually do is there's, because Fluval appears to you as a cartoon. So what we do is we hold up this puppet and we have the camera track the puppet to move.
It's true.
Cartoon of Fluval.
It's true. It's true.
True.
Good night and good claw.
Good night and good claw.